Lihim na mayaman. Kabanata 1307. Tara na, sabi ni Alexander Yang sa malalim na boses. Whoosh! Tatlong figure ang lumilipad sa napakabilis na kalangitan na walang nakapansin. Nag-iwan sila ng puting trail sa himpapawid na daan-daang metro ang haba, na humahati sa hangin sa kalahati na kasing bilis ng kidlat. Mula sa lupa, tila nahati ang langit sa kalahati. Unang sumugod si Alexander Yang sa Chingian City upang tingnan kung naroon si Evans Yimo. Ang Chingian City ay kapareho ng dati, ngunit ito ay mas maunlad kaysa dati. Ang orihinal na 20 hanggang 30 palapag na gusali ay naging 100 hanggang 200 palapag ang taas. Mayroong hindi mabilang na mga kabataang lalaki at babae na nakasuot ng sunod sa moda at astig na damit na naglalakad sa mga lansangan. Ang ilan sa kanila ay nagsasanay pa ng kanilang mga kamao sa parke. Nakita pa ni Alexander Yang ang isa o dalawa sa kanila na hindi hihigit sa 17 o 18 taong gulang at may cultivation base ng human ranking. Gayunpaman, walang pakialam si Alexander Yang sa mga bagay na ito. Dumiretso siya sa villa area, pero nagbago na ang may-ari ng villa. Ang may-ari ng villa ay iilang ordinaryong tao, at ang ilan sa mga bodyguard ay mga martial artist. Hindi ginulo ni Alexander Yang ang mga taong ito, at tumalikod at umalis. Inilabas niya ang kanyang divine sense at iniskan ang buong lungsod ng Chingian City. Sa wakas, naramdaman niya ang isang pamilyar na aura sa isang direksyon. Ang figure ni Alexander Yang ay kumislap at lumitaw 12-dosenang milya ang layo. Sa tabi ng isang bahay sa mga slum ng southern suburbs ng Chingian City. Sa sandaling ito, mayroong 12-dosenang mga tao sa paligid ng bahay. Ang nangunguna ay may lakas ng isang earth rank warrior at kumakatok sa pinto ng bahay. Jiang Qi, dati kang maimpluwensyang tao sa Chingian City. Kahit ako, kuya, kailangan mong bigyan ng kaunting mukha. Ngayon, ang anak mo ay may utang. Huwag mong sabihin sa akin na hindi mo kayang ilabas ang maliit halaga ng pera. Kung hindi mo babayaran ang utang, hiling ko lang sa anak mo na magbayad ng utang. Walang bahid ng paggalang sa mga bibig ng Earth Roll martial artists kay Jiang Qi. Nagkaroon lamang ng paghamak. Sinabi ko na, wala ako niyan. Anak, ubu. Kung gusto mo ng utang, hanapin mo siya. Paputol-putol na naririnig ang boses ni Jiang Qi mula sa bahay. Ang Earthlist Warrior ay ngumiti ng hindi maganda at sinabing, Jiang Qi, talagang malupit ka. Nabalitaan ko na binigyan ka ni Alexander Yang ng isang lihim na libro. Ibigay ang sikretong manual at ituring ito bilang bayad. Tumahimik ka. Cough cough. Jiang Dixon opened the door and glared at the people outside. He said coldly, "Who do you think you are? The things left behind by the young master Alexander are things that you can covet. Go back and tell Shen-san that when the young master Alexander returns, he and the people behind him will not be able to escape." Not only was the Earth Roll martial artist not angry, he even smiled and said, "Grandpa Qi, at that time, you were at least on par with the third master, but why are you so naive? The times have changed. Third master was only following the times, and not to mention that Alexander Yang was no longer around. So what if Alexander Yang was around? It was no longer his era. Now, the Kunlun Alliance had reached a consensus with the 7 major sects. Even if Alexander Yang appeared again, he was only a heaven immortal. What kind of waves can you create? If it wasn't for the fact that the 7 major sects wanted Alexander Yang's cultivation technique, do you think that you are still alive today? You are not allowed to insult. Cough cough. Suddenly, Jiang Dixon caught a glimpse of 3 figures standing not far away. One of them was a figure that he would never forget even if he died. With tears in the corner of his eyes, he said uncertainly, "Hidden. Young Master Alexander." Alexander Young nodded slightly and sighed. How much does he owe you? I will pay him back. He walked towards Jung Dixon and said, it's all in the past now. Jung Dixon was almost 100 years old. His nose twitched. He had thought that it was an illusion just now, but now he was sure that it was not an illusion. Jiang Qi, I've seen the young master Alexander. Jung Dixon knelt down on the ground. However, he was lifted up by a gentle force. The force entered his body, and even the condition of his body became much lighter. Kid, don't meddle in other people's business. The Earthlist warrior looked at Alexander Young and turned to Jung Dixon and said, Jiang Qi, do you think you can scare me like this? Do you think you can make me retreat by calling a brat who is still wet behind the ears? Let me tell you, in the past, it was the third master of 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 the third master. Today, no matter who comes, you must hand over the cultivation technique. Otherwise, you will die. Your daughter is not bad looking and can sleep with me. Before the Earth Roll martial artist could finish speaking, Lu Yun's figure appeared in front of the Earth Roll martial artist like a ghost. With a slap, he sent the Earth Roll martial artist flying, creating a huge hole in the wall across the road. It was unknown whether he was dead or alive. You! How dare you! The people who followed the Earth Rank warriors were all shocked. They had been following Third Master Shen since a long time ago. Third Master Shen had been the emperor of Qingyan City since a few decades ago. Until now, no one had been able to shake him. They had never thought that the land in Qingyan City would be so vast. They had never thought that someone would dare to attack them. Call me and ask Shen-san to come and see me. Alexander Young said plainly. Yes, yes. At this moment, these people finally reacted. This young man in front of them didn't seem to be someone to be trifled with. They still didn't know whether First Bro was still alive or dead. They could only take out their mobile phones and call him obediently. Alexander Young, under Jiang Qi's lead, walked into the room. The house wasn't big. It was only 70 to 80 square meters. Compared to Jiang Qi's mansion, which used to be thousands of square meters tall, it was much smaller. There was a mother and daughter standing in the house. The daughter was only in her 20s. She was very beautiful, and her mother looked a little old. She could see traces of white hair from her hair. When the mother saw Alexander Young, her eyes lit up, and she sobbed, Young Master Alexander. This was the wife Jiang Dixon had gotten in 30 years. Although Alexander Young was in seclusion when they got married, she had seen this before. Ye Kyung, you have worked hard too. Alexander Young sighed. He had never thought that Jiang Dixon would have such a hard time all these years. The girl looked curiously at this young man who looked similar to her age. She had heard the name Young Master Alexander from her parents more than once. She could feel her parents' respect for the young Master Alexander, but she did not expect to meet him for the first time. The young Master Alexander was actually a young man of the same age as him. Young Master Alexander, this is my daughter, Jiang Yu. Jiang Dixon introduced the young Master Alexander and then said to his daughter, quickly come and greet the young Master Alexander. Young Master Alexander. Jiang Yu called out timidly. Alexander Young nodded slightly, looked at Jiang Dixon and said, what happened all these years? Tell me. Jiang Dixon smiled bitterly and said, we originally thought that you were in seclusion and that you were developing well. However, since 15 years ago, an outsider attacked our Blue Star martial world. The martial world was caught off guard and was severely injured. Not long after that, the people of Yang family disappeared. As for the guardian of Dragon Country, Dragon Tiger Mountain, no one was there. I don't know what happened either. That was me and Shen-san who found Ning Yang Master and asked him about it. Only then did we find out that the disappearance of the Yang family might have been caused by the attack of those foreign visitors. There was a rumor that the Yang family had suffered a great loss. Fortunately, Dragon Tiger Mountain had acted in time, and the Yang family and Dragon Tiger Mountain had moved into the secret realm of Dragon Tiger Mountain. The secret realm of Dragon Tiger Mountain was built by a true god expert. Even foreign visitors would not be able to enter it. It's just that my strength is too weak, so I can't find the secret realm of Dragon Tiger Mountain. Abangan ang susunod na kabanata.